Do something, Sunak. No good sitting here doing nothing, Sunak. Do something. Enough's enough. We've had enough of the pollution lies. The man, all he's done since day one is lie. He needs to stop the lies. You want to go down to London Underground, there's your pollution. There's your pollution, London Underground. Get down here, check it out.
Say no to ULEZ, drive at will, do not pay. Signs have been ruled as unlawful now as well, so all the fines aren't enforceable. So that means just drive at will, do as you did before. Don't change anything. Don't scrap your car, because if you scrap your car, you're letting them win. It's as simple as that. There is nothing wrong with your existing car. It makes more sense to keep existing cars on the road than it does putting even more new ones on. Isn't that right, Limbit?
Absolutely right.
There we go. Good to see you, mate.
I totally agree. It's a tax on the poor.
Under section 143 of an act.
Lovely.
All right, Paul Barron, stop.
We go back.
Okay. We're going to respectfully put down?
Yes.
Okay, put down.
Down.
Here lies democracy, sadly passed away. Destroyed by lack of consultation, ignoring consultation. Destroyed by first past the post, destroyed by politicians who don't listen to us. Here we are, an elected mayor has totally flummoxed London, he's ignored London, did not put in his manifesto about ULEZ, didn't put an expansion of his ULEZ in his second manifesto, but did it anyway. So we mourn democracy, we would love to resurrect democracy. Thank you. £12.50 flowers.
Hey, where have you all been? You've all been hiding away and hiding the bloody truth. A lot of you. All you media people. No, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself for a lot of them. Because this man has passed this lot, has allowed this in, and you've all sat back and done nothing, haven't you? Bloody disgraceful, the media.
Hey, they're pushing me out of the way. I'm the only one that covers your car.
I know you do, mate. I know you do.
Out of the way.
Yeah. Well, you get in there because these are fucked a lot of them.
We're here today because we've been ignored. ULEZ is here today because the whole of London has been ignored. Consultation has been ignored. The meaning of consultation has been destroyed. The fact they bought the cameras before he even did the consultation put him in a position where we knew he was going to do the ULEZ all along. He never had the intention of listening to consultation. He simply had to do one. He did one and went, that's nice, I'm still doing it anyway. The courts have been, this man is so powerful, his manifesto was meaningless, the consultation was meaningless, the government is meaningless, the government can't overrule Sadiq Khan. What sort of country do we live in where a dictator can do whatever they like and they cannot be stopped? This is like living in North Korea. This has got to be stopped. Surely the government can repeal the GLA Act. This is such a serious matter. People have been put into such serious hardships over this. We've got cameras outside the Royal Marsden Cancer Hospital in Sutton. That's just on the border. And that means everybody from Surrey has to pay the, any non-compliance from Surrey have to pay the charge or a fine for 100 metres of road. That's exactly what we're talking about. Sadiq Khan was asked, could you move the border back 100 metres? And he said no. That's disgraceful and it's disgusting. And I'm very ashamed of him. And I'm very sad that we've lost democracy. Democracy has passed away. We mourn democracy and we want it to be reinstated. He's changed the goalpost as well. He's changed the goalpost to make it first past the post. He's done that to protect himself because he knows he's on the knife edge.
I'll give up. Sorry, that. Look at these fucking you media picked up on the fact that Khan has lied from day one. Every single thing he's done about, everything, all the lies about the 4,000 deaths, the 1 in 10 cars being things. None of you lot have picked up on it. Where have you all been? Okay, you sit and wait until Sunak lets it all through. You should be bloody ashamed of yourself, the lot of you in the media. You've done so much. Everybody picks up. I'm ashamed of you I'm ashamed of this government and I'm ashamed of Khan.
We've been ignored constantly. We've been shouted down by the media. We've been shouted down by politicians. We've been called far right. We've been called racist. We're sick of it. So I've taken the day off to come here and make myself known. Just plans. We're going to carry on fighting. But you know, it seems that ULEZ is being destroyed by the people who are standing up against it. I'm not condoning criminal activity, but it's happening because people are fed up. He was a hunger striker. He stood in Uxbridge for a whole week. No food, only water for our freedom. We were constantly being called far right, all white people, all this, that, far right, blah, blah, blah. A proud Sikh. Let's give Prandeep a big cheer.
Are you
Listening, guys, listening. Media is the fourth pillar of the democracy.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
stay here until we
Guys, media is the fourth pillar of the democracy. If you not news, it's not only the Khan is responsible for the death of the democracy. Listening, guys. Hello. Is it?
Keep it close.
Hello?
No, you're on Facebook.
Keep it close. Keep it close.
Hello, listening, guys. Media is the fourth pillar of the democracy. If the media is not playing their role, it's not only the Khan or the Conservative Party is the cause of the death of the democracy. We are all the part of this. So let's play your part, your positive part, work for the people. With the democracy, in democracy, people have the power. As a public, we cannot be dictated by any dictator like Mr. Khan, that he can dictate his term on us, put the ULEZ or any other scheme in future coming on us that we don't want it. So let's oppose it and play your part. Thank you. I just want to shout another legend. Hold it tight. Right, there's another legend here. Now, this is Nick Harley. Nick Harley's been fighting this since the days of ULEZ. Just give Nick Harley a big cheer, please. We must give credit where credit's due. He's been working his absolute nuts off. He has leaflet deliveries coming up like 10 flights of stairs to get to his house. But he hasn't quit, and he's still fighting with us. He's an absolute legend. So I'm nearly sworn then. Sorry. You're right, Nick. Do you want to say anything?
a little bit. Yeah. That's a bit tricky. That I've got to press anything.
Quite tough. Press that one.
Hello? Oh, okay. Like I keep saying, we've been fighting this for a long time, and you people in the media have been complicit in hiding what's been going on. You haven't covered this from day one. Khan has lied from day one about every single fact, about the 4,000 or 1 in 10 cars, the 200,000 cars that are being affected. He's been caught lying and lying over again. And none of you people have reported it, you know. So what am I doing out here? And all these people, why are we all out here protesting about something that should never have gone through? Because it's all based on lies. And you have all been complicit in it. I mean, I'm ashamed of you, I'm ashamed of our government, and I'm ashamed of Khan. And I'm also ashamed of the people that don't get off their asses and come here today and actually protest about this. You should never, ever have been allowed to come in and to say, we've all sat there and let it go. Frankly, I'm pig sick today, and I am absolutely disgusted that our country, I mean, how many coffins, how many suicides is it going to take before Khan actually thinks he's completed his mission in destroying London? Because that's what he set out to do. It was never about clean air. It's never been about clean air. If it was, you wouldn't have millions of people travelling every day on an underground that is slowly killing them. It causes way more pollution than any vehicle on the road, yet he encourages people to go on there. But apparently you can pay £12.50, according to him you're killing people, but £12.50 and you're okay. You can carry on doing it. You know? The man is a bloody disgrace, and so's our government. I watched Mark Harper could have stopped this. He's on the television now saying he could have done. He could have done something a long time ago. Forget any existing legislation. He could have put legislation in place any time within the last 9 months. He's done nothing. He's sat on his hands thinking of the Labour Party and Khan are going to take the blame. Well, the Tories are to blame as well. So don't kid yourself. And I'll say, in the media, start telling the sodding truth and listening to people. Don't really bother interviewing people. Let them actually get their point over. Don't edit it so they look like a buddy of
We are known as the ULEZ. We've been attending these protests from the start. Okay? We've come a long way, and this farce must be stopped. Ready, girls? After 3. It's all about the money, money, money. Can't just want your money, money, money. It's gonna bring your town down. Get rid of this clown now. London's not got toxic air. London's got a toxic mayor. London's not got toxic air. London's got a toxic mayor. Get called out! 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 Okay, for those of you who don't already know, this is Mr. Pradeep Singh that went on hunger strike for a whole week outside Uxbridge Station. Thank you. He's an absolute legend.
Hey guys and girls, we're going to have 3 cheers for Pradeep. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thank you very much, right. Hello everyone, can you hear me? Right. Those who don't know me, my name's Harold Cox and I'm standing for mayor against this dishonest, racist liar. And I don't care. This morning, I actually said on one particular interview, I actually called him a liar, and they said, well, he's not here to defend himself. I said, bring him on. That's what we want. We've got to take him on head on. This man is dishonest. He's ruining lives, he's ruining businesses, low-income families, etc. And the most important thing is, the way he's got this in place should be subject to a major statutory independent public inquiry, a proper one. And I will welcome your support to sign up to Reform UK, I'm standing for, or Fairfield UK. Those who don't know me, I run a campaign for lower prices at the pumps. But the simple thing here is that we must get this dishonest man out as soon as possible. He should resign now, and Sir Keir Starmer should get him sacked from the Labour Party. Anyway, I've said too much already, but please, thank you for coming today and keep up the pressure.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have got Richard Tice here as well, if you'll say a few words. He's run away.
Everybody welcome, thank you for being here. Raise up those signs. Do we want Khan out? Yes! When do we want him out? No! When do we want him out? No! When do we want him out? No!
Sorry.
That's what it is, folks. We've got to keep spreading the message. Keep telling everybody we can do this. We can get Howard Cox in to be the Mayor of London. He will stop this nonsense. When do we want Khan out? No! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, hello everybody.
Morning, Simon.
Now I can say this as a Conservative. The Conservative government should be acting. They should stop this now. They have the power. They have the power to overturn this. Don't be gutless. Get up and fight for the people of London. You can see just down Whitehall today how many people are supporting you guys who've come out here. The amount of beeps that we get is fantastic. And you're all fantastic. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause because you are the champions here. It's not me, it's you guys. But I'd also say this to the government and to everybody else. I can assure you that this fight does not end just because it's come in today. We have candidates like Susan Hall who will promise to scrap it on day one. And believe me, she's got the balls to do it. And I know. So we need to make sure that this continues as an issue right up to the next mayoral election. And make sure that we kick Khan out and we scrap ULEZ from day one. Thank you very much, everyone, and well done, you lot.
Well, first of all, these people have come out today, aren't they? Brilliant people. They've not given up, and I think that's the same in the rest of Outer London particularly. People have not given up and they continue to campaign against this and fight it every step of the way they can. And one thing that may be of interest to your listeners and viewers is that on the 14th of September there's another judicial review coming up where they're seeking an injunction to stop this. So hopefully that's something else to look forward to. As I said, the fight goes on and I hope it will continue. And I will continue to support people as long as they do things legally to stop this. And the other thing to worth bearing in mind is, of course, that Susan Hall, who is the Conservative candidate, will scrap this on day one. So this issue is not going away. ULEZ will be an issue right up to the next election and continue way up to then. And I know the process will continue, and I know people will keep doing publicity stunts to stop this. At the end of the day, the government could legislate. They should bring in emergency legislation if they say they haven't got the powers. They should do what it takes to stop this as soon as they can. There's lots more to go, and we'll keep lobbying, we'll keep campaigning, and with help of good people like this, it will continue for many, many weeks to come.
Thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure. You've done a brilliant job. Thank you.
Right, so here we are with a new leaflet. The important thing is now it's do or die. The judges have failed us, the politicians have failed us. We knew they would. They only even listened because people are defying their rules. We're going to win because people are going to drive at will, en masse, and not pay. All they can do is send us bits of paper. If you move your car ownership to somebody else, they cannot touch you or them. They'll get the bits of paper and they tell the authorities they weren't driving. That's the end of that. They might come to your house, they've got no powers of entry under their rules. Because the Northampton County Court that issues you bits of paper is not a proper court. It doesn't have a judge. You can't get a CCJ and your credit rating cannot be affected. So just drive at will, defy them. We will win. And tell everybody, the story about pollution is a lie, a lie, a lie. Fact. London Underground is 40 times more polluted than the roads. Sadiq Khan doesn't talk about that. The whole story of pollution is not to control pollution, it's to control you. And if anyone died of pollution, they died from travelling on the tube. So download this from well, there's many sites, but ULEZ can't pay, won't pay. You can download this and reprint it. We'll come on one of these marches and give them out. And if there's any media here in the form of GB News or BBC, I challenge them to have us on TV. We know they're all controlled opposition and they do not want to publish the real facts and the real resistance. They want us to stay in the circus of playing stupid games with these morons and evil people in there who will never do anything unless forced. So, resist, defy, do not comply. Resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you.
Go ahead. Hello guys, hello everyone. This is Prabdeep. I'm the guy who ran a campaign in a form of hunger strike on Uxbridge Station, protesting against this dictatorial ULEZ policies being imposed on the people of the Greater London. Why I'm opposing it? It is simply a tax-grabbing, cash-grabbing approach by the Mayor of London to fill the back pocket of TfL. And it is going to be a big burden on the working class and discrimination against those who cannot buy a new vehicle, cannot afford to upgrade their vehicle. So it is a direct discrimination. Look at the elderly people. They buy the vehicle as, most of the elderly people, they buy the vehicle as of their last vehicle when they come to that point of age. And they hardly use it once a week for shopping. And now, according to Mr. Khan, they need to buy a new vehicle or buy the second-hand vehicle, which will cost them more than £18,000, just to go out there for shopping once a week, because he want his policy to be justified, putting the pressure, putting the burden on the working class and the elderly people. So that's the reason we are fighting against it. This is a democratic country, and in democracy you cannot go against the will of the people. It is not one-way traffic like the dictatorship. Mr. Khan, don't try to be a Hitler. You are the mayor of London and elected and selected by the people of the Greater London. So make sure you remember this. You are not a big boss of us. Make sure you remember this and listen to the people. Still, come out, offer the sincere apology and take your dictatorial scheme back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your hunger strike, would you please?
Well, if I talk about my hunger strike, it was simply a symbolic approach to show the people of this country that this is how your future is going to be like if you don't fight back. It was an awakening call. It was an awareness campaign to wake the people up from their sound sleep. Either fight back or train yourself to remain hungry. Train yourself to stay hungry. This is how your future is going to be like very soon. So 7 days sitting on the express station, I experienced a lot of involvement from the local people. A lot of people got involved, media got involved. So this campaign went very viral. People are understanding their responsibilities. They are standing against this dictatorial scheme, and they are fighting for the cause. So this was what the hunger strike was all about, and I have achieved a lot running that campaign for 7 days, couple of weeks back, couple of weeks ago.
A lot of support.
A lot of support from the local people. I was carrying the comment book, people putting very moving stories of their situations, their circumstances, and how badly they're going to be affected. So those stories, when I read through even today, I get moved, have tears in my eyes. But I'm at a loss to know, I fail to understand why the mayor of London is a heartless, why he does not have a heart to feel the people's pain. When you don't feel the pain of the people, simply means you are not a leader of the people. You are simply the dictator. So I call Mr. Khan a dictator, not the political or democratic leader of this city. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Hello again.
How are you?
Why, how are you?
That mainstream voters over there.
Well, you know what? You never know what to expect from them. But at least they're giving it some coverage, which is more than we got early on. 2 years ago. So people know it's an issue, and so yeah, to some extent, I welcome it. But they'll probably put some bullshit style on it. So. Back to harass Rishi Sunak. Yay! Break ULEZ! Break Sunak! Break ULEZ! Break Sunak!
We know in Birmingham the zoning was defeated because people drove and didn't pay. We've got to do the same here. Private will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Private will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Private will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Private will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Yes, and the picture of the camera has been taken down on the back of this leaflet. We can win. And people who are worried about their cars, don't worry. Just drive, but give the ownership to somebody else. And if you do that, they'll send the bill to that person. And then they say they weren't driving. End of story. Then they might want to knock on your door. But they do not have powers of entry. They cannot come in to take your fridge because the Northampton County Court that issues these things is a improper court. It doesn't have a judge. It is only a computer. They have no powers of entry, no powers to give you a CCJ, and no powers to affect your credit rating. So just do it! Just do it! Drive at will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Drive at will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Drive at will, do not pay, take down the cameras. And for people who are not driving and say it's not their business, remind them businesses will close and are closing because of ULEZ. That will affect their standard of living, their ability to shop. And the story about pollution is a complete, utter, absolute lie. If anyone died of pollution, they died because they were travelling on the tube, which is 40 times more polluted than the road. Sadiq Khan doesn't tell you that. He doesn't want you to know that. He's only talking about pollution, not to control pollution. It's to control you. So we say, don't be controlled. Defy these nonsense rules. If we defeat ULEZ here, we can bring down Sadiq Khan and a step towards bringing down the new world tyranny upon us. That is the way. Resist, defy, do not comply. Resist, defy, do not comply. Resist, defy, do not comply.
The whole thing's just an outrage. It's absolutely bizarre, isn't it? You know, I filmed all this footage yesterday. Yeah. All the bus boxes, the tractors where they are. It's all non-compliant. Everything. Does it all make perfect sense? It's just irrational. He's not thought this through. I've never seen anger in my local area like this. Never seen anger like this. You know, support. Normally clashing people. Yeah. So listen, you've done great work. Do you think so? Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. I watched it last night with Mr. Loophole. Yeah. Well, you've been on before with Patrick. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And I'm on Talk TV tonight as well. So. Where's Dan gone? Where's Dan? Where's my lad? Where is he? Do you want to get some pictures? Yeah. So this is the man. This is the man that may well blow ULEZ apart. No. Quickly, tell him your story quickly, loudly. I'm Noel Wilcox, and I've broken the story regarding the signs that the ULEZ and the LEZ and the expansion are completely unlawful and illegal, using legislation, and actually the judiciary actually worked for me for the first time ever. I can't believe that the judiciary actually ruled in my favour. What a great guy! Well done, Noel! Go me! Really good to meet you. Howard Dubois, how are you? Good to see you. Give us a hand then. In fact, I just posted a video about an hour ago of you, and I said on Twitter, why is it the Hammer Cox is out campaigning? Where's Susan Hall? Exactly. Invisible. Exactly. This is my 10th protest. Yeah, no, I know. And this is the star of the show. I know, it's great. It's great. I mean, the trouble is they'll change all the bloody signs. But in the meantime, what's also interesting is that all the councils outside not putting up the warning notices means anyone that gets fined can appeal. Absolutely right. No, literally anyone. That's our game plan. No, a massive class action. Exactly. Watch this space. What I don't know is the state of play with the cameras being vandalised. I know that they were putting up loads through the night, weren't they? Well, South East London, part of Greater London, about 90% are totally and utterly smashed to smithereens. See, from what I've seen with these cameras, they're all diamond, with the signage, it's all diamond drilled into the floor. So it's easy to put them up, and a lot of them are not clipped at the back because people were taking the signage down.
So it's all been diamond drilled. So I think he's going to have a heck of a job to get them out of the ground because they're pre-cast.
Well, some of the ones in Biggin Hill, they hacksawed them off and put them up the concrete.
Yes, and then you look at the roundabouts that you approach, where it's just got ULEZ and LEZ. No indication of a charge whatsoever.
No, it is very interesting. I love it.
Yeah.
Seriously, not an answer question.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me what question you want to ask.
Well, it's up to you, mate. But I mean, Colin Smith will be there with me.
Okay.
So that's your
That's
name.
fair. The closest I've ever come.
And actually, it is fair.
I hate it. You hate it too.
I know,
I want to. Cheers, I'll see you tonight.
The old gut thing, there's still something big that's going to happen with this. Significant amount of money.
You can get all my details off Rick.
You're going to shake his hand, aren't you?
Yeah, so once we know, we'll let you know. We've already got the camera set.
Can Can I shake a hand, please?
How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you. Hey, I just grabbed his hand there. Hey.
Can't you get us in there? Just bear with me, bear with me.
How you doing? All right. Oh, I know that's what they want to do.
Hi Nigel, how you doing?
How are you? All right.
Just your thoughts on the whole ULEZ camera.
Yeah, to keep the hospital going, and even the nurses moaning. But how many volunteers pay £12.50 to work for nothing? You're not going to.
Just one thing what you're doing here today and where you see this going.
Well, I live at the furthest point from central London where the ULEZ cameras are going. Literally in my road. Literally in my road. You know, I've never, doesn't bother me. No, because I earn a good living. I've got a modern car. You know, what it hurts are the young, the old, the poor. To impose a tax on the poorest in society with virtually zero environmental benefit, it's the worst piece of legislation I've ever seen. I've got Martin coming this way to get us now. Right, fine, do you want to do a clip for tonight? Well, we're outside Downing Street with the ULEZ protesters. You've never seen passion like it. They really mean it. Join me live at 7 o'clock tonight on GB News. I'll be right out on the edge of the ULEZ zone. And I've got to tell you, I've never seen anger like it. Join me at 7 o'clock. Let's deconstruct the lies and the false arguments. This is good. Very, very good. It's going to be a big crowd. Yeah, we've stopped taking any tickets.
Oh, yeah. Apparently someone's got a spare one for me somewhere. Got a microphone. Howard's done with speaking, I think. It's not too late. It's not too late. Cheers, guys. Careful. How are you?
Fucking help us, Nige. We need you.
the best.
Let's follow him. He's going. He's going. Oi! Nigel! Fucking idiot. Can't do nothing. Don't do fuck all, mate.
I mean,
It's alright, guys. I was just trying to walk around here because someone was doing their birthday cake.
I think we might know when it's going to win, bro.
I don't know if it'll come true. It might do. It depends if the bad guys get ahead. Thank you. Right. It is my birthday today, and I did not want to be doing this. So it is my birthday today. I'm 45 years old, and I want to be just getting on with my life. I don't want to be doing this nonsense, this having to constantly protest all the time to make politicians listen to us. This is not about clean air. It's not even going to give us clean air. If you take a city car from the city and move it to the countryside, it's going to do more mileage. If it does more mileage, it's going to pollute more. If it pollutes more, it's going to cause more climate change problems, more pollution, more toxic air. We can't keep Sahara Desert dirt out of London. How the hell are we going to keep the extra pollution that's moved to the countryside out of London? It's bonkers, but none of the media are picking up on this. It's such a simple, basic fact. I want politicians to listen to us. I want them to listen to us and put their things in their manifesto. If Sadiq Khan said he was going to expand ULEZ in his manifesto and he got voted in, that would be democracy. But that's not what's happened. We've been ignored. It's time for Sadiq Khan to go. Can I cut my cake? Thank you very much. Oh, there's my birthday cake. That's a big bit. Well, we got some motorbikes coming through. Union Jack, I know. It's not quite a Union Jack, but it'll have to do. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Kingsley, what do you wish for? Oh, if I tell you that, it won't come true and I'll get arrested.
What they do?
Right round there.
You can't nick in. You can't nick in.
Right. You need to have a poo. He's going to do a poo.
I'm being nice to you and I'm asking
I know you
to
are.
stop moving back.
But I just think it's pathetic that you're what they got you doing.
Right, I'm not stuck right. Can you please get him back? I've asked you to. I don't think you look so nervous.
Yeah, he's by the law.
Well, the thing is, right, he's a grown-up boy. He knows what about the roads and all that, but he's not allowed to stand on that bit of road for some reason. I don't understand. For his safety. Is that boy? Sorry? That boy or girl? He's a little boy, and he's really upset about it. You can see how upset he is.
How old is he? What's his name?
His name's Milo, and he's 8.5. 8.5 years old. Get off the road. Very mean officer. Yes. It's holding the corrupt police line. You know what I mean? I've been on this earth 58 years, nearly 59, but I don't know how to keep myself safe from a road that's not being used. I find that bizarre. And I actually got assaulted earlier. I've got to sanctify him. He touched my arm. So I said to him, if you do that again, I will deck you. I will defend myself. So he done it again, so I whacked him back. Right? And then I'll give him a final warning. And then I moved away.
You look alright, man. You can handle yourself, but like, people are concerned about Milo.
Exactly. He looks better now. Let's give him a treat.
It's alright, Milo. Milo's 8.5. Milo's a cockney from London. So he's downstairs.
Yeah, lives in Woodford Green.
Like one day. What is Woodford Green?
Lives in Woodford Green.
Moves around, out about town.
Exactly. Hold up, where's his treats? Let's get him a treat.
I just need to get this and make sure he's okay. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? If we do get arrested, I don't know where they're going to take us to, what dog section. A dog pound. But I just find it pathetic that they suddenly guard it, because what she said, we might storm the gates. Milo won't, see, we just walk under it. But I don't think she likes me now because I've stood up to her, or any of them. What can one do?
He looks alright.
He's calmed down, he's got straight. Once he gets his treat, he gets used to it. Wicked. How's your dog?
Was the dog not understand it?
It's really upset.
I just want to get the rules, right?
Very nice.
Can the dog be on the paper?
We're keeping a safe entrance, okay? We're here to keep you guys safe. This needs to stay clear, okay? And that's what's going on at the moment.
What about
okay?
Milo?
Milo's happy in the paper.
I don't know. I just saw something happen and he looked like you were trying to...
Because I'm trying to keep everyone back, to keep everyone safe. That's my job.
Is that how you talk to a dog? Excuse me, get back. This is a little
just making sure that everyone's
hello, how you doing?
It's a very lovely dog. I'm just making sure that we're keeping this pavement clear. Okay? Don't want any obstructions outside the gate, and I'm making sure that everyone's safe here.
But there is a little bit of compassion. It's a little dog.
It's a lovely dog.
I was watching videos from Carnival. Officers were getting ground on. They were dancing because they were compassion to the event.
Yeah, I'm compassionate.
I got it on film. Quite
making
stern.
sure that everyone's
You
safe.
scared Milo. He wasn't very happy.
I'm trying to make sure everyone's safe because we could have vehicles coming up. We need to make sure everyone's safe. We're keeping everyone back.
Does that mean Sunak the Fool's coming home?
Huh?
Does that mean Sunak the Fool's coming home?
No, I don't know. This has to stay clear and safe for everyone.
He's saying next time it's a little dog.
He's lovely. I love dogs.
It looked like it. Okay.
I love dogs.
I believe you.
But the air is clean. It's the underground that's the problem. And that is what he don't want to address. He goes by, he's been told that it's safe when it's not. And that's what I find ridiculous. And the people, the amount of old people that he's going to kill off as well. I really find it. And I think all this emissions thing has gone way too far. We're being controlled by the emissions thing. I think we're in the world at 161, we're 101st, I think, for clean air. Number one's the worst in the world, but they want to push that on us because of calm. And his corrupt policies, the man's so corrupt. And he's getting away with it, and they're indoctrinating him. They're saying they ain't, they are. And you cannot trust him. He'll get nicked in a minute for swearing.
Why should we be here now, mate? Really? Seriously? Wait, slow down a bit. Slow down a bit, guys. Should we go? Line past that we got from here. And also a line past that we got from the Prime Minister.
Just in case the media don't put it out.
Yeah. Media should be bloody ashamed of themselves. Absolutely ashamed of themselves. It did shit for months, done nothing about it. Apart from that man there, because he's always here, so we'll accept it.
Yeah, some of my chat was saying I'm not a real journalist. I'm doing a proper job.
He's always here, I promise. I see him all the time.
I can't afford £12.50 a day.
So you have to get rid of your car?
Well, I will have to, because I can't afford £12.50 a day. I won't be able to go to any of my things that I go to, a choir, a Salvation Army, a breakfast club. I go to all that, a keep fit class. I won't be able to go to any of them. Shopping or the park every day I go to for exercise. So I'm really cross, and my son's got to get rid of his car as well, so I won't even have anybody to take me anywhere if I want to go. He's got to get rid of his car, and we went all the way on holiday and it was perfectly a good car. Mechanically it's fine, but we've got to get rid of it because he said so. So it makes me angry, and I know so many people affected by it. So many people that can't afford another car, you know.
So he's going to take your freedom away from you.
Oh, absolutely.
And all your friends.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, if I buy a new car, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to. It's not like I'm going to get the benefit, because I might not be driving in a couple of years' time. You know, so yeah.
It's your car, it's your mobility, it's your freedom.
I've got a blue badge, but because I'm not on benefits, I won't get anything. So you know.
If you could say something to everybody in there right now, including Mr. Khan,
listen to the ordinary people it's going to affect. It's just so wrong.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Control pollution is to control you and rob you and make you believe in nonsense such as man-made climate change, which is something they put on the back of that.
drive anywhere because that's not fair. And we have to pay for gas and all that. And that's not right. And it's not right.
But so do you drive?
No, but it isn't right.
It isn't right.
Our parents drive. All our parents drive.
Oh, your parents drive. So where do they take you?
Like school. And we can't. And we have to buy. My mum had to buy a new car because of the ULEZ, and otherwise you'd have to pay £12.50 to get out our road, which is just nonsense. There's a camera at the end of our road as well. And it's rubbish. My road. And it shouldn't be happening. Yeah. And people, there's a camera at the end of our road, and people, they just sprayed it so they can't. So they spray painted it so they can't catch. Yeah. So they can't catch us, which is what we should be doing. And
Apart from the cars, do you think it's a good thing that there's cameras on people?
No, because it's not helping anyone. And it's hard for people to buy new cars at the moment. It's really hard for people to buy new cars at the moment. They're really expensive because they're all ULEZ compliant. They want us to buy electric cars, which isn't right at all.
Well, are you guys having a good time?
Yeah. It's lovely.
What about you? Having a good time here?
Yeah.
Is it nice? Well, listen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, that's the end of it.